When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. Find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. Find me tonight. When you you feel the world.
Hello everyone and welcome back for another stream. Today we're going to replay a game that I've always wanted to play and didn't realise that it was available on Xbox Game Pass, and that's Untitled Goose game. From the bits I've seen of it, it looks hilarious. So we're going to have a bit of fun with this one. So I've just been seeing as well there in the comments, we've got some of the egg counts up already. So we've got 11k now for Royalty, 13 for Creeper. How many has Chrissy got up to? He must be about 50,000 by now, at least. That was if I turned the desktop audio on as well. I've only been able to do like a very sort of rough outline of the audio, so as always, just let me know if it's too loud, too quiet. I'm just going to adjust one of my soundproofing panels. Because I always forget this, I always set it up in desktop mode as opposed to Xbox mode. Just over 30k for Chrissy there. You're well on the way. I have some other daft chicken related products that I made a couple of years ago that are still in stock. I might put some of those up as well for the channel points. I think. Oh no, I'll share an image of the window stickers I made for. I'll put them on Discord later on. But here we are, Untitled Goose game. Click begin, and go to an empty slot. That was why I did the sound check earlier on in the day. You probably will have 50k by the end of next week. So you have to tell me if this is too loud or not, and I'll rejiggle it. This just reminds me of my chickens. So, 750 a stream, roughly. That's not too loud, is it, when it does that, though? You press B to use your beak. It's fine, that's alright then, yeah. No, B to use. Oh, I've got to control this there as well. Grab, run, honk, zoom in and out, flap and crouch. And hold that. What's that? About 25 more streams? Is that how many to get the 50? By the end of the month. I have been trying to stream every day because there's some sort of thing in the control panel or something where it's so many days or something you do in a row, but I can't remember how many it said. There we go, let's crack the gate open. We are trying to, well, we might have to play this game twice because I had a little glance down the achievement list, and there is quite a lot to unlock. Oh, what was that? Oh, right, to spread your wings. You're going to be upset when it goes back to 0. Well, you just have to keep watching more streams. I'll keep putting more daft products up. So I've got my my chicken signs that I could put up as well. So I think I've got about 10 left in stock. I just unfortunately they never sold as many as I would have liked. No, it doesn't have a name as far as I'm aware. But I do know that it's supposed to be a terror to this town. Oh, and it was B, so it was steal sandwich. I know a chicken that stole my sandwich once. What's up there? Once you've got the cards, you're gonna blow everything on business presentations. So we do have like a list of objectives. Oops. As well, we've got to get into the garden, get the groundskeeper wet, steal the keys. I'll rummage around and see what we can find. Yeah, but when I like lived in a group in Tynemouth, yeah, I used to get all the seagulls all coming down. But there was one day when we lived in Cumbria, one of my chickens, I thought, oh, that'll be nice. I'll oh, there's the gardener. I thought, you know, it'd be nice. I'll put the I was waiting for a parcel, so I thought I'll sit in the garden. I took my sandwich out and I took a tub of treats for the girls. So I scattered them in front of us so we could all sit together, but no. They climbed up on the table in the garden and they let's drag that out of the way. She climbed on the table in the garden and yanked my full sandwich that I'd yet to have anything from out of my hand and ran away with it. The last I saw the entire sandwich. I take it this is how we get into the garden then. There we go, one crossed off the list. So what can we terrorise in here? We ride on top of those. What was that? It's this one here to drag. Let's see what else we can do. So we need to get his keys, don't we? See if we can just grab him off him when he's distracted. Oh. Nope, almost. Come on, I want to drop them in the stream. Oh, apparently we've got the groundskeeper wet. Yeah, I love the way it's walking there. Oh, what was it to grab again? Oh no, for low things we have to lean down, don't we? There. Oh no, wrong button still. Just shout at them. think we probably could have soaked him with that if I hadn't already gotten wet in the river. So what were the other objectives? Make the groundskeeper wear a sun hat. Rake in the lake. Right, let's see if we can find a rake as well. I'm going to terrorise them. I might as well terrorise them properly. So one of the achievements that I read in the thing was if you you have to make the gardener or what have you buy one of his own tools. So we take a tool and we like put it in the shop or something. But we'll have to explore that when we get to it. And what's this button? Nope. Oi. Mine. I just kind of get the controls right here. Oi. My keys. I'll take this instead then. So how are we going to get that sun hat down to get it on his head? He's a mean gardener. Anything important in here? Oi, mine. Alright, we'll have a see if we can find a way to distract him somewhere else. Hang on, we used that radio before, didn't we? That upset him. Maybe we could put that somewhere inconvenient. I keep on wanting to press X to interact with things. Let's try and get that rake again, shall we? Stealth mission. There we go. Break in the lake. What was the other one there? Have a picnic. So we've got to gather up all that material then and put it on the picnic table. At least it's not a game over when the gardener grabs you. Look at that walk though. Just reminds me of the chickens. I was almost tempted to do a chicken stream this morning because they were all in the coop laying. We'll see see how much time I've got over the next couple of days. If they're all in there laying together, I'll maybe set it up. Just obviously don't want to frighten them with a tripod. So, yeah, it's this morning it was cloudy, and then around about lunchtime it was absolutely boiling, and then come 4:30 it's pouring down with rain. the girls have been good today. They've all laid their eggs. Of course, we've got 3 eggs today. Bring the picnic back. Pumpkin carrot jam. Yeah, so at lunchtime here it was really hot. Let's see. Oh no, he spotted us. Oi, mine. Oh, can we use the lawnmower? Does this work? I have one of those. Carrot was on the list, wasn't it? Oh, wrong way. Carrot. Jam, and we need a radio as well. Where's the jam? The radio's on the table. Oh, there's the jam. Let's try and go wide again like we did before with the rake. Oh, hopefully it doesn't find the missing carrot. There goes the little bugger. There's the one down. Jam, pumpkin, and radio. Pumpkin's going to be the most difficult one, I think. So how could we distract them? Anything else that we can vandalise maybe is to distract them. How do we get the sun hat as well? Don't mind me, just go about your business. I'm just gonna borrow the jam. Yeah, it just looked like we're all innocent, creeper. There's the jam. And we need pumpkin in the radio, right. I still need to make him wear his hat. Maybe he puts his hat on if we soak him with that, if he's working here. Oh, you're still drinking that stuff, are you? Oops, wrong button. Oh, there we go. I think we've got it. On there. Now just the radio, which was on the bench. Oh, it was on the bench. Oh, I see it. Didn't turn on as soon as he got it. Is there a way to jump? Maybe jump up and get that. We'll have to try and get it on stream one day when the when my chickens jump up for stuff. Ooh, I think that's one of the achievements. Hang on. Give keys, give keys. I get the keys off him so we can try and lock him out of his garden. Oh, this might be an opportunity to soak him as well, actually, if we act quickly. Not sure how to get him to wear the hat then. Just keep circling him. Keeps chasing me. Right, we'll try that one again in a few minutes. We grab this box. Nope. We just tip the wheelbarrow over. Yeah, royalty. We've got like the perfect balance, haven't we, for the game? Come on, just give me those keys. My keys now. I'm hoping this means he's locked out of his garden now. There we go, we got an achievement. Nasty. So what's actually left on this list? Alright, this must be the bonus list for the achievements. Have a picnic. Oh yeah, we still need to get that radio, don't we? I forgot all about that. Suppose we're going to have to give him his keys back, aren't we, so we can actually get back into there to get the radio. We'll keep him away from the stash of stuff that we've stolen from his garden. Maybe he's not interested in his keys. Just flap our wings at them. So how do we get him to put on his hat? Hoping if we just run across the mat with this, that it will grant us the thing. Yeah, there we go. Make the groundskeeper hammer his own thumb. We need him to hammer something, and then I assume that we just go like that and it'll cause him to hit himself. Right, so what do we think? Oh, hang on, there's the hammer. How do we get the things from up there? How do we get the hat down? Whilst he reassembles his garden. Oh, he's going for the hammer. Maybe he's... Yeah, that's going to really do use for you, isn't it? There we go. Opened up a new section, I think. So how do we make him wear the sun hat, though? Any suggestions what we could do? It's over in this corner. Anything else we can vandalise? Oh, he's flat cap. We can swipe that off him so he has to change hats. It's like we're just being walked out. Right, let's hang around him and see if we get a point where he leans down. Oh, he's not coming to dismantle our picnic, is he? I don't think he leans over far enough there. I have to wait until he's tending the garden. we'll go over to the pumpkin patch. Yeah, smack him on the head with the hammer when he's unsuspecting. I was looking for his jam now. Oh, we've got the keys though. Oh, I didn't need over far enough there neither. Oh, he must be going to retrieve all the items before he starts going back to his garden. Oh, it's just the jam and the thermos, isn't it? Hey, what, we'll save a little bit of, like, his time. We will grab the thermos and put it nearby so that we don't have to wait for him to do this full reset cycle. I keep forgetting you got to press that button to lean down to pick up this jam. Right, let's see. Where's he going to lean down so we can pinch his hat? One of the carrots. That looks like it could be low enough. Oh no, there was a carrot he had to retrieve, wasn't there? I kind of go back and forth between, like between the two, for your strawberry and raspberry. But yeah, royalty blackcurrant is nice as well. There was a girl I used to work with, Rachel. She absolutely hated apricot jam, and she even wrote a poem about how much she hated apricot jam when we used to work on night shift together. I think in the logs for my old website, I still have that. That poem might be funny to share it. I used to wind her up when we used to sit together and watch the telly on night shift. Because I would take the the little jam pots you get in the hotels. Oh, here we go, here we go. Ah. I'd open it up and I'd open up the apricot jam thing and I'd put my tongue on it just to wind her up. Just lean over for me. Ah. My hat now. Ah. So close. That was another thing, just speaking about Rachel and the apricot jam. When I used to work like the Sunday night shift, I used to bring my Sunday dinner to the hotel, and after I got the main jobs done, I could just sit in the heat it up in the hotel and just eat it there. And I remember going through the kitchen to stick it in the the industrial microwaves I've got, and I came back to the office to have it, and she was sitting there with her own knife and fork because she stole half of me Sunday dinner. No. Ah. Right, so this time I'm going to try and line myself up to be able to run straight away. So if I stand in this corner, turn around, be able to grab it and go forward rather than having to turn. At least that's the theory anyway. Come on. Come into my trap. Go and run. Quick. Yes. It's my hat now. There we go. Mine. I haven't watched that film in years. I remember actually when I saw Finding Nemo at the cinema, it was me and a group of guys from college. We'd gone into town to see some like horror film that had come out at the time. The other guys wanted to go and see it, and we got there, and the showing times were wrong. We got them mixed up, so the only film that was on was Finding Nemo. So we all just went and watched that instead. We got another achievement there, but I missed its name. I think my favourite of the Pixar movies, though, is WALL-E. I haven't seen the Finding Dory film. I've not seen that one yet. I'm assuming at some point it'll be on Netflix. No, it won't be, will it? Because it's Pixar's owned by Disney, so it'll be on Disney streaming service, which means like another fortune. Yeah, I love WALL-E. I kind of like think of it as like a, well, I say modern day. It's probably about 10 or more years old now, is it? But I think it was like a modern day silent movie. Have any of you guys seen the 1920s film Metropolis? Or is it just me that watches like films that are that old? What does this do? Ooh. We can bother people in 2 locations. Yeah, Up is another brilliant film. What do you think about with that film? Because you know how like people like to make theories about it. But tied to what we're actually doing with Grim Fandango, with Grim Fandango being he's on the the 4-year journey of the soul before he gets into the 9th underworld. There was one of the theories was that in Up, what the hell's his name again? I can't remember their names now. The grumpy old guy, whatever his name was it Carl, maybe? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. But the theory was that when he went, the night that he was supposed to get taken away, he actually died in the house, and the kid was his like spirit animal sort of thing, or like angel sort of thing that's actually guiding him to the afterlife, and that's what the actual story is. That was one of the theories that I found quite interesting. Maybe we should have done that where the guy could have seen us, because I know that was one of the achievements on the list. We take his rake, take his rake back, and make him have to buy it again. yeah, it was just an interesting sort of like take on the story. Oh, I thought maybe we could drop that and smash it. Let's keep running. We'll come back to trying to figure out how to. We should have really dragged it with him following. So I think we could retrieve the rake, I suppose, and bring it back. Oh, can we not? Can't pick that up. What can we do with the ball? There must be somewhere that we can hide it, or let's have a little bit more of an explore of this area and just see what else we can actually find before we start fiddling with all the other dials and stuff. That's where that other radio is. There's a phone box. Oh, isn't there something about locking somebody in a phone box? Actually, what are the objectives in this area? Break a broom, trap the boy in the phone box. Make the boy wear the wrong glasses. I have to find some other glasses first. Well, she's not having it, is she? Oh, toilet rolls. Oh, thinking of toilet rolls. This week's Sunday night stroll is going to be quite short. I had a little look to see what the final act was, and it's like 10 minutes long. But for completion's sake, we will do it, but it is quite funny. There we go, thief. He stole those toilet rolls, it wasn't us. How do we get him to take his glasses off, or is there a place where he takes them off? Right, we're going to drag this back as best we can anyway. Ah, right, so what we could do is, when he takes them off like that, we'll squawk, and that'll hopefully make him drop them, and make him pick up some different glasses. Right, let's rotate that around. Trying to see if we can be in the getaway position, you see. Oh, wrong button. Our rake. Maybe just get the keys off him and get him to carry it, maybe. I kind of see what's going on. Ah, no problem, Royalty. Ah, come on. Let's steal it. Maybe we'll grab it, drag it away, and then we'll steal his keys and make him chase us for the keys. And then when he tries then to retrieve this, yeah, we'll do it that way, because that's probably going to be easier, because this is quite an easy thing for him to pick up back off us. We'll drag this back to the shop. Let's run back over this way. Whilst we do that, actually, let's press the lag button, because we hardly ever press the lag button anymore. Where is he? Follow it. Over here. Problem is he's gaining on us. He runs faster than us. Does he see his rake? Does he see his rake? Oh, he does. Is he going to do the animation to go and get it though? Is he going to walk all the way around the park? Nope. Alright. Follow me. Ah, here we go. Oh, he was supposed to make him pay for that. We were too close. Right, let's get the keys again. We managed to get them over their royalty, but we couldn't get him to like pay for it again. Right, let's leg it over here. Get the rake. Oh, I keep forgetting you got to press that button, then that button. Run away. Ah, getting this rake is really difficult to pick it up with these control scheme they've got. Oh, and then we get stuck on the environment. Oh, come on, let's pick it up. Right, let's try it again this time, and press. Oh, come on. Pick it up already. Right, let's see if we can maybe drag him off a little bit further. Hopefully he'll like casually walk whilst we run. And then hopefully we can get him to see us dragging the rake. I think this is the rake that you're supposed to get him to for the Xbox achievement, isn't it? Should be something else. he's not having it, is he? He's not bothered. Hello, we've got your keys. Alright, we'll come back to that. What was on the actual objectives things? Break the broom. Right, how are we going to do that then? Whereabouts is her broom? Where can we take that to break it? Oh. Mission accomplished. Trap a boy inside the phone booth. How are we going to do that one then? Are we chasing into the phone booth? Or do we... Actually, let's have a little look down the bottom, because we never really fully explored that bottom zone, did we? There's a letterbox, a bin, and the second radio. Which basket do we have to put that in? Ah yeah, that's what I was looking at. Make someone buy back their own stuff and turn on the TV. And where's the TV? There we go. Oh, can we get in here to vandalise things? There's the on switch. There we go, there's no mission done. So put in the basket, toothbrush, loo roll. Oh, we threw the loo roll miles away, didn't we? Right, where's the basket? Right, that's the basket, so we'll have to go and get all the... I thought we'll go back and retrieve the toilet roll. Actually, let's maybe just bring that hammer, might be easier than the brush. See if we can use that to get him to buy back his own junk. Nope. Must be something that has lightweight we can pinch. Nothing to see here. This way. Oh, he's gaining on us. And he got us. Right, let's go wide. Oh, this guy's useless. Deserves to be locked out of his own garden. Oh, here we go again, spinning around. This way. Just need to get within visual range of his rake, hopefully, and he'll move to pick it up. Well, you must see your rake now. There we go. That just didn't stop. We'll go back and get the toilet roll, and then we'll think about how to do that later. If you can drop your keys down that drain. Now does she reset the toilet rolls? Alright, so how are we supposed to get all that in the basket? We would have to gather it all up to the side. Oh, hide the first one and then make them buy a new one. Right, we'll try that. I'm assuming it's the rake. Just for some reason I got that in my head from when I was reading about it earlier on. Don't mind those. Keep going. And into the water. Wish it would stay zoomed out so I didn't have to keep holding this button as well. Run away. Oh, he's gonna get us just as we get to this corner, isn't he? Alright, let's go wide again. Not interested in his keys again. Oh, we're stuck on the bollard. Oh, it's gonna get us. Right, let's go wide again. This guy deserves to lose his keys. Let's get back to him. Here he comes. He got sick of looking for his own keys. And then, has he gone? Nope, unsuccessful. He's ignored that rake. I think I might have a plan for getting some of the stuff from the store, though. We need to find some glasses as well to be able to swap those out for the kid. Where can we hide this, do you reckon, to distract us so that we can fill the basket? Don't know if it'll work, but I'll give it a go. Let's zoom around here. Oh no, she's seen what. Might as well drop it because she's just going to chase us for it anyway. Oh, take the basket somewhere else. Right, well let her reset everything, and when she's not looking, we'll take it back here, then she can blame that fella for stealing everything. Ah, she caught one. But we got away with the carrot at least. So we've got the fruit and veg, now we need the cleaning stuff and the tin stuff. And the loo rolls. There we go. Toothbrush. Where's there a toothbrush on there as well? So a toothbrush was, yeah, I was just saying, was it a toothbrush or just a regular brush? I'm trying to see as well if there's oh, she's got what? She's seen her. Don't make sure she doesn't see the trolley. Oh, she's still going for her. Did she? Oh, she didn't pick it up. I'm not sure if for the glasses, Chrissy, if it's the... Oh, hang on, get that in there. If it might be the... I can't remember what they were called, but it looks like it's got like... you look through it and it's got like, little pictures and what have you on it. That's what looks like what's on the end. Hello, focus. Oh, you've redeemed one of the things. Give us 2 seconds. And actually, we'll probably save our progress anyway. Or maybe it automatically saves. Right, pause it there for 2 seconds. And 1 moment whilst I bring up the folder of chicken pictures. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day. There we go, we're back. So there's actually, how many pictures are in this folder? My mouse has gone all over the place. It's got 13 pictures. These ones are from, oh actually my copyright stamp says 2016. This is when we lived in Maud, because I think I told you about my evil aunt, and we had to keep the girls there because at the time we had no choice until we could get things like sorted. But this was my special girl. This was Little Barbecue, and all she would do all day is be cuddled up in my arms. What's that there? Yeah, well, having the copyright stamp, at least we're having the data give me a ballpark idea of when I took the picture, or at least when I processed it anyway. But as you can see, that's a Little Barbecue, because she used to snuggle up in me arms every single day. She's the one. I mean, I've showed you pictures of her when she's like hiding under my jacket. She's the one that when she got sick, she became a house chicken, and she would sit with me in the living room. We'd watch all our films and TV shows and what have you together. She's the one that loved the Penguins of Madagascar cartoons and what do you call them? The for Ragnarok. There we go, look at her. She'd snuggle in like that every day, get in the sun and having a peaceful sleep. She was a good little baby, which was always... Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong screen. I'm watching this through the through Streamlabs as usual, so when I keep on trying to click, I'm clicking on Streamlabs and wondering why nothing's happening. There we go, that's their barbecue there. That was, we had like a shed attached to the enclosure there, and I cut a hole out in it so that, you know, they could get in and out if they want, because they used to go in there to lay their eggs. But that was her at the top of the ramp, waiting for me to lift her down, because obviously she couldn't see very well, so I had to like help her down. You can you just sort of see in that picture there, you can see a little bit of the issue with her eye, because that was like all the pupil that she had, because it didn't like expand and contract like a normal eye was, because of whatever this infection was that she got when she was a chick. But that's the only eye that she could see a little bit out of. Oh, that's just the same picture. There we go, look at all them. Focus. She was the partially blind one, yeah. That's why I used to look after her every single day. There you go, look, you can see the baby Gravy in the background. She would have just probably been maybe just over a year old, maybe it's there. And then you got Oxo in the back, and Speckled. This is where they used to, is there a better picture coming up actually? No, there isn't. But when they used to, when she used to line them all up to do their feathers, it would be like up here in this sort of area here, and she would have them all lined up, and she would walk down them and do their feathers. Well, make sure they do their feathers, like inspecting them like a general sort of would, like walking down the line of troops. Then we've got Chicky Chicken. That'll be Paxo in the middle there, Oxo at the back. They were the two of the first chickens we ever got, them two. And of course, Speckled. Gravy we got when we won the lottery. We won some money on that, so but we got her for £30. Look at the state of that. Covered in mud. Even up back home. Messy little bugger. But they didn't have much room to play in this place because it was only like a temporary home. Because you can see it's not a particularly big enclosure that they've got there. Look at that, rolling in the mud. Not really, no. It kind of varies, the price that you get, and it all depends on the breeds. Because likes of... well, the red ones, I think they were normally about £7-ish. Could be wrong. And I know that we got Speckled cheap because the person who had actually reserved her never came back. So she was on her own, so, you know, we took her. And now we've got the grumpy Speckled. Look how much mud she's covered herself with. And there we go, there's Speckled sitting on my knee getting a cuddle. Sergeant Major Speckled. I always, every day, because of the place that they were living wasn't a particularly nice one, I always made a point of making sure that I picked up every single one of them every day and let them have at least, a minimal, at least 5 minutes, like cuddle on my knee and talk to them and tickle them and wind them up. Oh, there we go. This one's almost like Speckled sits in judgment of you. I love the angle and the way she's sort of like looking down. There we go. So you've got Barbecue in the background, Oxo in the front, and then that's Tika there. She was a very, very sort of like pale yellow chicken. I remember sharing this on one of the chicken forums on Facebook, like when I took it. And there was loads of people commented saying that it looked like an album cover from some Christian rock band. Oh yeah, they've all got their own like crazy characters. They're all completely nuts. There we go, Tika enjoying the sun. She would always look like straight dead on into the camera. Which always sort of, there was that other picture in the other set. It always reminds me of, it was almost like a school picture. There's the other picture that I took of her where she's looking like this, where I would expect her to have a little bow tie on. It's sort of like the way that it looked. And there we go, and that's this is the last one in this little set here. That's Tika there. I remember the day that she was actually on my knee like this because she'd been a naughty chicken. She'd picked a fight with one of the bigger chickens, Oxo to try and like establish dominance, like to try and like move up in the pecking order. It failed, so she was hiding on my knee to try and like suck up to say you know, sort of like that she's got like my attention, so she should get moved up in the ranks. That's what she was trying to pull, but Oxo wasn't having it. I remember that though; it was so funny. They because she tried to peck Oxo, who was like above her in the pecking, and Oxo just sort of like, you know, that sort of like thing, because it was from behind, where you kind of like slowly turn around as if to say, "Did you just peck me?" And then she chased her up and down the enclosure, so that until she knew that she was that she was in the wrong. So yes, that was sucking up to us. I'll just scoot back through those so you can see those there, because there's only I said there was only 13 pictures in this little collection. I will need to organise the collection, because at the minute I'm just like cycling through my output folders from Lightroom, and I will like try, because after I've run out the Lightroom ones, I've got about 5,000 pictures on my iPhone. So once we get through the ones that are in these set of folders, I'll then start doing them in like sections, maybe do like batches of 10 or 20 that we can go through and talk about what they were doing on the day when I took the picture. Because I'm the one with the crazy memory that remembers exactly what I was doing when I took all these pictures. But that was, yeah, I clicked on the wrong window again. That was the last one from that set there. So we will flick back to the game. If I still got, actually it should be running straight underneath here. Actually, I'm not going to take the risk, because... Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day. There we go. And we're back to the Untitled Goose game. At least for another 15 minutes anyway, and then we'll probably call it a day for this one for a day. We'll try next week to maybe try and do some more of these puzzles. maybe we could take her brush like properly away. Wrong button. I think if we do another round of this next week, I'm going to have to reconfigure these controls, because they're not the best layout. I am using my Elite controller, which has all the buttons underneath, so I might rejiggle them so that I can use some of the buttons underneath. Ooh, hang on, this could be the brush getting away. Hopefully that's out of sight for now. Well, I'm not sure I'll have time to go on Minecraft after this. I've got a couple of missions I need to do before I do anything else. I've got to do some prep for another episode I want to record for tomorrow as well on the Bedrock series. And speaking of which, I hope you've all had a chance to have a look at the today's short episode back on the Bedrock series. Just a little bit of a redstone one. See, this is what I'm thinking that we have to do for the classes. I forget what you call these, but I do remember having one when I was a kid. You had the little disc with the pictures in, you look through. We need to wait for the cinematic bit, or the bit where he... I don't know what is wrong at the minute with the Me 6 Fame royalty, but it's not publishing YouTube videos like properly. You know, there was one of my videos the other day. It didn't even send out any notifications or anything at all. So at the minute, I don't know what's going on with it. But I'll work on trying to figure out what's wrong and try and fix it at some point. Well, hang on, he goes over here and he took his glasses off, didn't he? Oh, hang on. Right, let's hide his glasses. This is a mean goose. I wish it would stay in permanent zoomed out though. Is there not maybe an option for that? Zoom, hold, toggle. There we go. That's better. We can actually see what we're doing now. Pick them up. This is the only thing I can think of to do for their glasses. Right, we'll see rummages around. Can we see any more glasses on here, maybe? Unless we somehow give them the milk bottles. I don't see anything that sort of like makes me think glasses other than that thing there. Sunglasses in the stand in the shop. Ah, so there is. I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone, but it is absolutely pouring down outside now. It's just all started there. So still need to make someone buy their own junk back. Toothbrush, hairbrush, tinned food. Right, where was the second radio? Right, there's one radio. I'm going to put the radio here. Then we'll retrieve the other one and we'll try and get it to go over there so that we can swipe the tin food. There we go, we got one. Toothbrush and hairbrush, and then we've completed that checklist. Now see the hairbrush? Not in range, maybe, of the. Oh, how much might be in range of it now? Hopefully that distracted it. Like it. Doesn't seem to be undoing them, so we might actually get away with that. So, toothbrush. Can we see a toothbrush somewhere in the store? And what's this stuff in the bottom on this table? Is there anything in that bucket? Don't entirely know what this is, but I'm going to put it in the basket just in case. Nope. Needs to be a flower of some description there, doesn't it? Right, let's see if we can just find this toothbrush then. Trying to see if there might be something on that stand, maybe. Is that there a lily of some description there? How do you pronounce that one? Kala? I hate all these the daft names. When we used to work in the Stevensons, in Appleby, they used to have all the plants, and I dreaded customers bringing plants because I had no idea what it was any of the plants were. See, that's all the fruit and veg. Where is this toothbrush? Will we reach anything on this table? No. Maybe we could get a rake. I'm going to go back to the garden and get a trowel rather, and see if we can make him buy back his trowel. Just because there's one on the table there, isn't there? And I vaguely remember there being one here. Unless, can you see a toothbrush out here, maybe? There it is. Over here. Look what I've got. Over here. Oh, look at that. Ah. So close. Get away, kid. Oh, what the hell? So maybe we have to steal it. Let her put it back on the shelf, maybe? Then lure him back with something else. Like stealing his keys again. What an idiot. Right. This might be progress. And let's go and fetch that gardener back. I still need to think about where the toothbrush is. It's definitely a toothbrush, isn't it? I'm not reading this So I hate going to Brighton for. It just looks a mess. Can I borrow your keys? I wasn't following you. This goose reminds me of casserole. What's going to get us in the corner? Whereabouts is the oh, hang on, he's gone away. Whereabouts is the toothbrush hidden then? Don't want these keys. In the bin. Let's have a look. The bin by the front door there. Let's watch this play out first. There we go. But apparently that is a rare achievement. Oh, why am I thinking? Can we lock her in there, maybe? Not the apple. Yeah, Chris, we'll put the walkie-talkie in there, then we'll trap her in there. You think like an evil goose. There we we go, go shopping, and that concludes that list. I think what we'll do is we'll try and lock her in there, and then we'll call it a day. And I think we'll maybe rejiggle that. I can't remember what next week's schedule is. But, oh look, she's put a sign up saying no goose. But I think we'll definitely play this again next week and try and complete it and get the last like set of achievements. Oh, hang on, where was the other one? Oh, there it is. Actually, it's on top of the veg, isn't it? Go on investigate. Too far out of range, maybe it's for it? Alright, we're gonna have to reposition the radio, bring it further forward. It must be out of range of how close it has to be to her. But, is there anything else in here that we can terrorise before we see if we could open that? Oh right, we must have to lock her in there so she comes out the side door and opens the gate from the other side to open up the next region. That must be how it works. Who's we hide behind here? Quickly. Ah, no. She wasn't far enough in. We're going to have to move that properly in, aren't we? Alright, we'll move it a little bit high, but hopefully because she's there. Or at least close by. Let's put a little bit higher in the garage. Right, we can draw her over just by crossing this coloured line pretty much, can't we? She's a very uncooperative shopkeeper, this one. Right, let's see if we can draw out again. Alright, she's investigating. Got the shopkeeper in the garage. And yeah, comes round the side and opens up the next sort of zone. Have a quick look at the new area and then we'll log off for the day, and we'll come back to this next Tuesday. See if we can get all the rest of the achievements. actually, let's have a quick scan, see what did we actually get today. Where's it? Oh, there it is. So we've got 4 out of 25 of them. So we'll cross everything out onto the to-do list. Complete the back garden to-do list. Oh, there must be something else on the to-do list to do. There's a pub to terrorise. I'll finish the game, so that'll be the same as complete all the other tasks. Complete the garden before the church. Oh, there was a church bell rang earlier on, wasn't there? I think that'll probably that'll be one that we'll have to come back to quite quickly and like restart the game for. I think. Complete the high street. Do the back gardens quickly. Yeah, we saw that one. Do the pub. Oh, so there must be a time trial one for each one of these as well, and the rest are all secret achievements that I'll have to look up online. But we'll have a quick spy for a minute up here and see what we're getting ourselves into. So it looks like there's a big park there. Oh, that's someone's back garden. Ah, oh, hang on. Don't mind me. Anyway, though, we'll I don't know how to save this. I'll try and figure out how to save it. But yeah, we'll leave it there for today. So I hope you enjoyed this Untitled Goose game. We'll come back to this next Tuesday and see if we can complete it, because I think this is quite a crazy game. Plus, as well, it's dead cute and reminds me of little Tika that's sitting downstairs. Just tap on there and see what happens. Tomorrow night we are starting. What do you call it? BioShock. The original game. So we'll be blowing stuff up underwater in the depths of the ocean. Now, I did get my days mixed up, and I thought that was actually today, because I thought yesterday was Tuesday. But no, it's definitely BioShock tomorrow. What I'll do as well is, before we go, because Chrissy needs his points, let's see if anyone else is streaming that we can drop into for 5 minutes. The only choice today is Angry Joe, so I'll set that up on here. Oh, wrong button. Create a dashboard. Then raid a channel. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed that there. Don't forget to rate, comment, favourite and subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow. So have a good night, everybody. Which buttons am I pressing? I'm sitting here at a really funny angle when I do the Xbox games, and I can't reach the stream deck properly. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.